But all right there, good morning. Let's get a bit of colour on the firm. Hello everyone. Oh, excuse me. Good lord. Bit frosty over there, is it all right? John Manimoo. John Manimoo. Name, John Manimoo. Occupation, excuse me. Occupation, Manimoo. Lordy. I feel surprisingly bright for a Monday. Hello, little bullet. Boom. Joan Jackson. You know what they say about the Scrubs, don't you? They like to party. So, you know, hello, pagan man number 3 over there on Twitch, repping it like a Twitch big one. Better sort out that Twitch. Better get myself all just chatting. Anyone write to the Welsh government on Twitter? Hello, what, Tyler? Hang on. Are you joking? Are you joking? Is that Pepsi? Are you doing this from what? I need more information. This hang on, what's going on here? Oi, son, less of that. What's happening? Where are you? Are you sure that's you? Are you on the out? This is freaking the hell out of me. I nearly said the F. Hang on, I'm sorry, people. Maybe that's all going to my head because it's a big surprise. I'm getting kind of confused. You are. Do you want to come on? Can you come on? I don't want to get you in any trouble. Can you come on? Can you say hello now? Or at least later. Let's hook up later. Let's Skype or something. Are you joking me? Look, I want to believe this, but if it is you, you can understand that I don't know that it's necessarily you because this is mad. People in the chat who know Pepsi's story, which most of you do because I told you. Oh my God. All right, man. Well, listen, your mother's got me email. Ping me an email. We'll hook up later. We'll get on the Skype. Oh my God. Look at that. Yeah, we all want to, but yeah. My God. Oh man, I'm almost in bits here. This is incredible. Oh, mate. Just love it. But keep your head down, son. Keep your head down. Yes, Liam. That is an incredible start to the week. Yeah, do it, man. Do it, and we'll talk later. 100%. Wow, do it. I'll talk to you later. Pepsi. Yeah, there you go, Mick. All over that. Oh my God, there's even more good news. Our pal became a granddad yesterday. Right, we need a Pepsi in the chat first. Can we have a Pepsi? Pepsi's just got out of Nick. Oh no, I'm sure you have. Yeah. But mate, please, I beg you, just look after yourself for a while. Spend some time doing nothing. Just I can't imagine where your head's at, but let's get a few Pepsis in the chat for this lad. Please believe me. If you don't know his story, this is mine. But I bet your mother's made up, isn't she? But Pepsi, please just give yourself some time. A bit of time around friends and family. You can get on with all that. I'm sure you've got a dossier. It's great news, man. Well done, son. I'll talk to you later. Wow. Well, that, you know what? I was just saying, I feel surprisingly alive and happy on a Monday, and that's just changed everything. That's it's increased my sense of good feeling. That's incredible. Oh, I bet he's got a spring in his step. For those of you who don't know, it's a long old story, but you should check it out. He came on my channel. It's still visible. He was under this mad bullshit sentencing thing where they can just come and get you and chuck you in. I know, mate. Oh, you've got more restrictions. This is why I'm saying keep your head down. This is what I'm saying. Just think about yourself for a bit, man. Please, I beg you, because they don't want you yapping. That doesn't mean you can't. But just for a while, just you know, yeah. And you, mate. And I will 100%. We'll talk later. I'll be up half the night working, so don't worry about the time difference. Get that email, and we'll look up later. And mate, just cut yourself some slack. Enjoy a bit of freedom, you know. Mind blowing. Thank you, man. Thank you for telling me. It's done me up. Wow. Well, there you go, people. Wonderful things also happen, but that man has been through it. That, if you don't know Pepsi's story, there's plenty of stuff. There's my video with him. There's two videos I've done one when he went away and one afterwards. There's Sean's one. I'm telling you, man, the geezer's been through hell and back. Yes, he was a naughty boy, but no one deserves what they put him through. Shocking. You know we talk about how broken our system is. Talk about how broken the system is. Well, it's, you know, and I'm always defending the junkies and that, and I always say, you know, these are our people that were abused, these are our people that were put in care, they were abandoned. Well, it's the same with prisoners. You know, if you're just going to neglect them and wish to punish them, well, fine, but that will continue to break your society. But what they done to that lad, and the fact that the love in that man's heart. Yes, John. Yeah. He's strolling along the street now. He just told me. I'm assuming it's him. It sounded like him. It's the sort of thing he'd do, come on here and just say, oh, by the way, hello, mate. But what they done to him, and the love in that man's heart, you know, even his letters from prison to me. Good call, John. Good. Even his letters in prison for me, it's all love. It's all just love. And you're like, ow. And you know what? I worked out? Because I considered that. I thought, how does this man who has been so violently and needlessly abused for so long, how has he got so much love for humanity? How? And then one day I got it. And one day I thought, because he has to. Because if he doesn't, they've won. And that's the highest power level humans can have. Yeah, I'll be talking to him later. No, I can't imagine Pepsi working the doors. No, probably a different Pepsi. He might have done, but doors to the play school maybe. John, good call for writing to him. Yes, Sally, he was just on here. Look, I'm 90% certain that was him. If it wasn't, if that's a wind up, then someone's in real trouble, believe me. Yeah, Stephen, that's how I responded to it. You know, I'd love to have a little bit of that. Raymond, he was a bit of a naughty boy in his past. He's no angel. And then he was on this thing. Okay, it's called the PPI or something, PPE. Basically, you when they let you out, they can lock you up again for extended periods for very small misdemeanors and things. There are people who got originally sentenced to something like 60 days who have been in for 15 years on the same thing. You're better off going and having a look at the videos. Just search Pepsi Watson. And when you hear the treatment he got in prison off of the guards, and it's this nightmarish. It's nightmarish. You know, and yeah, just Google YouTube Pepsi Watson. There'll be a load of things. See you later, Jess. Take care. No, Stephen, I think we are. I think we've all liked a party. I can't believe he just turned up there like that. I'm gonna be fuming if that's a wind up. If someone thought, oh, wouldn't it be funny? Tell Dangerfield we're Pepsi. Have a good day, Jess. I will be working all day and all night as well. Yeah, good call, John. Good call. But he just said he's got a load of restrictions. So treble the amount of restrictions he had before. Well, that's quite something. Right, let's get back to our pal. David, David's so wrong. It's got to be our pal. Our pal, can you repeat your good news, please, so I can put it on the screen? Yeah, it was good stuff, Alan, wasn't it? Wolfie ain't letting us down, is he? I've got to change my batteries. I like to party. No monkeys today. God, this house needs cleaning. Tell you what, this house needs a proper cleaning. This house needs such a cleaning. I'm going to have to get that sorted today. I'm going to have to go and get a nice PVC maid's outfit and then go and find the woman to do it. Right, where's Mr. Oh, don't tell me it stopped working. Right, where is it? Right, here we go, people. Our pal became a granddad for the first time yesterday. Let's have a granddad in the chat for our pal. Mate, that, as someone who ain't even a dad, that's just like, Linda, you reckon, apparently Pepsi just told me he was walking through Tottenham. He's out. Apparently he's out. Now, we haven't confirmed it yet because it could have been anyone, but the language sounded a lot like Pepsi. And that would be a ridiculous wind-up if that's someone else. And if that is someone else, you might want to lock your doors, you cheeky bastard. But I think that was Pepsi for sure. Congratulations, our pal. Look at that. Look at the Zeppelinizer. Come straight in with a yo. Well, listen, our pal, make the most of it. Get the little bleeder in your arms and just think about the madness of that. Just think about how crazy that is. You gave birth, your child gave birth, and there it is. Wow. I mean, that's what life's about. When I talk about fucking up my life, when I talk about, being Thatcher's child and going through it and pleasure, leisure, I haven't got any regrets around sitting in public toilets shooting up. That ain't what I regret. I don't regret all the old Bill drama. I regret this stuff. I regret not telling you my grandfather today. And you've got that. You've done something remarkable. No. Long time ago. No, well done, man. It's I'm buzzing. Dove Power's going to carry on. Do you need any more excuses? I can look. Pepsi's out. Go on, have another one. Yeah, right, Della. I think so. Not a piano key. Got a Twitter account. You're following me. I haven't got one. My Twitter account is deactivated. It fucking should be. Let me just check. Good Lord. It's live and direct. I better close that down right now. Oi, I'm just going to deactivate my Twitter. I'm only keeping it alive to shield my novel, so I have to keep closing it down and things. How do I do it? Settings and privacy. It will come back at some point, just not yet. Yeah, go on, deactivate. Don't worry, not a piano key. I'll be back. Just not now. And the first thing I saw, when I logged in, well, no, it was me. It was me. But I've just knocked it out. Hello, Tony. Tony, have you just heard all the amazing news? Hey, listen. The first thing I saw was some celeb with her sexy little top on, going, "Tell me something I don't know." And Sarah had retweeted it and put, "Who your father is." It's quite a good one. It tickled me. Right, let's get this grift on. Is that giving it any more? Is that giving it any more clout? Do you reckon? It's my new angle. It's my new grift angle. Let's get the grift on. Yeah. Let's just yeah, I'll just do it, shall I? Right, entropy over there. We got me and Clarks and Peter Pete and Pagman 3 repping it over on Twitch. Lovely, absolutely beautiful. I am happy to report no monkeys on the firm this morning. Monkey nil, Dangerfield 1. Telephone still not repaired. iPhone 10, Dangerfield psychotic. So, you know, that's happened. Right, here we go. This is 10. Oh, this is looking grooves. There you go. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Boshington, bosh. Do I owe anyone one already? Oh, I did. There you got it anyway. Right, people, on this wonderful Monday. 10 cc's, you know what I mean? Yeah, the grift off is on. I've got a grift machine. Grifting moped. Come on, help us out. Grifting. I got a Honda Melody. Right. Pete says 80-year-old neighbour 1, monkeys nil, Dangerfield chat. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing, Pete. You can look at the same thing from different angles. I think they call it the parallax scenario, and that kind of thing can happen. Where's Browning? Browning, did you see that Pepsi was in the chat? Did you see that, Browning? Pepsi was in the chat. Oh, you just got it, so you didn't know. Yeah, good. It was Hawkwind. Yeah, good call. I just want to see Browning when she hears what I just said. We're all Honda Melodies yellow. No, I had a little white one. Hang on a minute. Old Twitcheroon is playing up over there. Right, anyway, let me get this sorted. I don't know what Browning's up to. Right, here we go. Bosh, bosh, bosh. All right, there. Let's get that. Oh, look though. Look at the griff. Look at the Scrubs Mantis. Have you got your Scrubs Mantis ready? Yeah. There you go. Incredible, huh? So you can confirm it was him, because he just said it in the chat, and I'm obviously buzzing, but I suddenly thought it could be a wind up. Okay, good call. Right, you can support this channel. Sorry, I'm enjoying it too much. I'm now buzzing. I'm now proper made up. We've had a Scrubs grandchild. We've had Pepsi out in the wide and wonderful. And I was already in a good mood. Did you hear me? I said I'm surprisingly happy for a Monday morning. So Grift must be an Wolfie wins. Rally Grifter. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, Vulture Droid has come in far too late to understand what this could ever be. Right, you can support. Oh, what's happening with that one? Look, you can't support it over there. You can support this channel using the $sign, which is at the bottom of the YouTube chat, or Entropy. I'll put it in the chat now. There you go. I do 2 streams a day. I'm happy to do that. Throw a few quid at the stream. It works out well. Everyone's happy. I don't need any more or any less than I'm getting. Thank you. Martin wants to know what's happening. Our pal is a granddad. Pepsi Watson is out of nick, and that's why it's all a little bit crazy here right now, because everyone's buzzing. It all came at us like a second sense, 7th, 3rd, 4th sense. Oh, there you go. Not a problem. Nice to see you've picked up on the lingo. Oi, yes, Sarah. Incredible, isn't it? He was here. He was in here. Our pal just said, "Oh, I'm a grandfather," and I was like, "Oh, this is what happens, Sarah." I started the stream and went, "I'm surprisingly happy today," and then our pal said, "I've got a grandson," and then Pepsi went, "Hello, Danger," and I was like, "What?" And so it's been quite the thing, quite the 20 minutes, to be honest with you. And also, Sarah, check this out. Not a piano key said he was following me on Twitter, and my Twitter account's meant to be deactivated, so I've obviously forgot to do it. So I've gone over there, and the first thing I've seen is some e-celebrity going, "Oh, tell me something I don't know." And your comment was, "Who your father is." So it's quite the thing. Knox in Curie, do you know who Pepsi Watson is? If you don't know who he is, you won't get it. Yeah, Della, I'm all over it. It's amazing. What a lovely way to start the day. Oh, look, Martin's already there. Sarah's already there. Sarah's got a proper brethren. She is the queen of the brethren. It is a little bit like that, young Charlie. Browning has dropped a cockle, got the door open, got on the old rally grifter. Wolfie, you've screwed me with that now. Rally grifter with the old gear change on the handlebar and the blisters from the terrible grips. Thank you, Dawn. And yeah, it is Good News Monday. I don't know if I can handle much more. Keeps coming in like this. Good Lord. Thank you, Dawn. Yes, Casrelda. It's look. I wrote him a few letters, a few emails. I made a video. I read out his letter, but you taper off. You just do, because people have lives. But he was still inside. He was inside trying to keep. He was keeping the young boys from killing themselves, and he was tortured in prison. He'd been tortured when he was in young offenders. They tortured him. They ripped his hair out. They broke his wrists. Look. I can't handle it. It has been confirmed it is you. But I was just saying, Pepsi, that, we all get in there early doors, but then, time moves on, people get on with their lives. But every day you've been through that hell, and that massive letter you wrote me just had me in bits. And now you're not there. But please, please, please look after yourself. You've got to do what they tell you. And I know that's hard, but come on, man. Come on. You've built an amazing life for yourself. Sorry, I've got a message from my mother. I always have to check those ones. Oh, Mum telling me she's been getting critical alerts. I won't bore you with it, but she's all right. Hello, Roy. Oh, yeah, I bet you're enjoying all that, mate. I bet you're absolutely loving a bit of fresh air. Yeah, but keep your head down for a bit. The rumours I've heard have been insane. Hello, Alan. It's incredible. And you know what, Pepsi? I was just saying, I don't know if you were still listening. I was kind of hoping you weren't because I don't want to get shy. But the amount of love you have in your heart for humanity and people after what you've been through. And I was saying that I don't know how you do it. And then one day I realised you do it because it's what keeps you alive. Yeah, fair play, man. Fair play. Not a piano key says the best part about this Monday is I don't have to work it. I do. I've got loads to do. Last night I started working at about midnight. I thought I'll get a little bit. Absolutely, Pepsi. Of course it is. I'm always having rows on this channel about what a waste of time hate is, but you know, there you go. I thought I'll chip into a bit of today's work so I don't have to wake up to a load of work. And I finished doing that at 5 a.m. and I still didn't get anywhere near finishing it. So thanks. At least I haven't got to do it today. Right, are we all ready for that first sip of tea? Zeppelinizer would like to go to England someday. I'll tell you what, Zeppelinizer, it's going downhill fast, but it's still one of the most amazing places in the world. Where are you from? I'm guessing Germany or maybe Austria. Hello, the Equitable Earl. What Tyler's not grafting today either? Yeah, Stephen, it's brilliant, isn't it? I can't get over it. I look forward to talking to you, man. Listen, if you're rushed off your feet with every man and his wife wanting to talk to you, no dramas. But when you're ready, Pepsi, ping me an email. Well, I'd love to talk to you. Absolutely love to. Are we ready for our first sip of tea of the day, Scrubs? Anyone got their first cup of tea ready? We'll do a 5-second countdown and we will sip on 1. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, sip. Okay. Now, even if you've had one, you can still go for it. Ready? 5, 4. What is it? Thunderbirds. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's great, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. Pete's on a night shift tonight. You know what, Pete? Whenever work gets on me, which it does, it gets on all of us. Whenever I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that. What I tell myself is, I'd rather be complaining about working than complaining about not working. Out of the two, the former is far better. MCJ Dub Powers dropped 2. Go on, have a couple of shuggets on me. Shuggets, for Christ's sake. Thanks, Dangerfield. Thanks, Dub Power. Bloke about town, sipping a beer. Is that rhyming slang? T-shots. You've heard it here first. T-shots. They're never the worst. T-shots. They're going down warm. T-shots. Since I was born, my mother fed me Liz when I was young. Yeah, piss come out my bum. Right, okay. James Moore sips. Does second beer count? If you want. If you want. Della's having a cheers on that. Oh, Knox in Curie's no tea, but a glass of orange and mango squash. Straight on it. Food kind of counts. Our pal is simple. Yeah, you joined me. That's as British as it gets, really. Well, that's as English as it gets. Oh, hey, people, I put a link on my Telegram today. The story of tweed. Tweed in Scotland. I think I did anyway. I'll check later. And if I've got to put the fan on, I'm getting a bit hot since I started yapping. Pepsi, you allowed to leave the country? I'm kind of guessing no, but if you can, Cambodia beckons, my friend. Cambodia beckons. Skin scars on the firm. I was thinking about you last night. Me and you are going to have a chat about that whistle. I tell you what, man, if you're going to do that, it's going to be one of the most incredible experiences of your life. I promise you. But get it right. You know, you're spending a lot of money. All right, Liam, I'll sort that out. I will sort that link out. I'm not a coffee fan, no, but if coffee's your thing, then coffee away. Skin Scar's got some Laura Towler's tea coming. It's incredible how that works. Look how a community is now supporting a business. See how that's just happened? Look at that as an example. Look at that as an example of how people who have similar ideas, similar desires, have utilised the fact that there's a group of people to start a business. See how that works? See how localising it works? Now, it's not going to make millions, but it will make profit for sure. And you know what you're going to. No one's got time to waste on complaining about profit. Yeah, exactly that. Probably forever. He said that he's got a triple the restrictions. Dangerfield, a scrub in the chat yesterday, said, I feel the need for tweed. Yeah. Well, I'll get these documentaries. I've been watching a few of them. It's lovely to see all that tweed lark up there in Scotland. Harris tweed, for it to get the... Hello, Zarbo. For Harris tweed to get the Harris tweed stamp, that logo, which is like a scepter, it actually gets made in people's houses. The actual cloth is woven somewhere else, I think. But if to stitch it together and call it a Harris tweed suit, it has to be made in the people's houses up in the Hebrides. In their houses. I knew you'd be a cocoa kind of man, Jord. Green tea, honey and lemon for Anton Davey. Oh, sorry, Anton. It's Anthony, but it's not now. Casrelda, how is Moslab? Moslab's having a hard time. He's a strong old boy, though. He might be lingering. He might be lurking. If you are, my friend, thoughts and prayers to you. His sister died. She died. So he stepped up and doing what needs to be done in those kind of very painful and difficult circumstances. So he said he'll poke his head in here now and again, but obviously he's got commitments there. So that's where he is. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? Yeah, that's a problem out here, mate. I can't wear most of my suits. I might even have to. I won't, Jord. I won't. It's not. Roy gets upset more than you, Jord. Jord is definitely a lady. Nora says it. Look, you're very beautiful. Jord is a lady. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I might have to sell a couple of my whistles, and one of them's the first one I ever bought, and it's made out of the most beautiful Holland and Sherry cloth. But there's no chance of me ever wearing it out here. And even if I do end up back in England, I'll have changed size so much by then. I'm at that age where I'm starting to collect fat around the gut. I've always been, I'm stick thin. But it worked out. Even I can't avoid getting old. Yeah, I know, Pete. We done you up a bit. We done you up for a while there. We done everyone up for a while. And respect to Jules for going along with it. We certainly played a game. Yeah, George looks like a lady. It's something like that, Martin. I can't remember offhand, but I know that part of the process happens in people's houses. And if it hasn't been in someone's house, it's not Harris tweed. I mean, it's a nice, lovely bit of clobber. I mean, it's not really me, but if I was a gamekeeper, or if I spent a lot of time looking over my land shooting grouse, because it's thick. It's very, but having said that, since they've had their renaissance, and they have, there was a time in Scotland where you had 2 or 3 cloth houses, and over the last few years, it's just blown up, and it's incredible what's happening. And this is English, this is Scottish, this is British businesses, absolutely having it off again. Dangerfield, can't you sort out a line of tailored linen suits? I'm not a fan of the old linen. I had a linen suit made when I relapsed in Patong, and I felt like a real twat with my fedora and my cigar. I thought about getting involved, being a broker. I'd rather teach some youngsters in the movement how to do it. get a couple to go and get apprenticeships in tailoring and some seamstress work, and then get some people in, not designers, because people would come in and tell you what they wanted, but it's a full-time job, Roy, and I've got one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Martin likes a bit of the Donegal stuff. Nice. There you go. Collins nailed it. It's woven in their crofts and then sold on to the tailors. Andrew thinks that genuine tweed is made upside down kitchen tables in Cameroon. I didn't see the... Oh, focus. I didn't see the Cameroon bit at first. I thought you were talking about getting fat. Only happens in other people's houses. in people's houses. Barclay, I've already told you, get an apprenticeship in repairing shoes. It sounds a bit dull, right? Did you watch those videos I sent you? Get that apprenticeship. There's big money in it. Those people on those videos I sent you, they'll be taking about £800 a day. What, sitting around stitching shoes? Lovely. I'm telling you, mate, that's what if I was your age, I'd either get an apprenticeship in cordwainery, which is shoemaking, or an apprenticeship in tailoring. Because this industry is exploding at the moment. This industry is going all over the place. And if you can get involved now, in 5-10 years, you'll be coining it. Hello, Arnold. I'm yet to rewatch my debut, but yeah, there's that. Don't bother, man. Why, it's probably been deleted. I delete my streams after a few days. There's only ever like 6 showing. So as I record 2 more, 2 get knocked off the end. Don't worry about it, man. Oh, you had a look into it, did you? Good call, good call. Good. I'll tell you what, man. Look, that industry, it's explicitly English as well. Shoemaking is an English thing. Cordwainery is all about Northampton. Northampton at the moment is just exploding. Crockett and Jones, they've got like 8 shops or something stupid in London at the moment. 3 of them on Jermyn Street, on the same street. Hello, says who? Shouting Horse's grandfather was a cobbler. Well, this is how old I am, Shouting Horse. On the street I grew up in, at the bottom of the street, we had a bookmakers. At the top of the street, we had a cobblers. An actual cobblers. You take your shoes in there to get repaired. People were still wearing, proper shoes in those days, leather-soled shoes. So you could turn up, get a new sole put on, get the heel done, re-stitched around the welt or whatever. Amazing, isn't it? Look at that, straight on the supper, straight on the dessert. Peach cobbler, love one. Got any custard with that, mate? Arnold Lane, thank fuck for that. Come on, man, it was fine. It was absolutely fine. Yeah, but our power, it ain't only about the money, is it? It's having a passion. And I think someone like Barclay, I think he's quite into his style. He's quite into his looks. And, being a fine tailor, you can create an empire. You can create a house. He can have a house named after him where he's got staff and all sorts. The most he can do with that is have a hairdressers. And, okay, so he could have a flashy hairdresser in Mayfair, but, each to their own. Maybe that is what he wants. I am projecting my own desires onto him. I'd love to have my own cordwainery or my own tailoring house. Yeah, Alan, it's nuts, isn't it? Taking your shoes up there to get them actually repaired. And also, I don't know where the hairdressing game is going, but I can tell you, tailoring and shoemaking is exploding now. And England still dominates the world market. People think it's all about the Italians and the French. It ain't. It's all happening in England. Didn't they train people with polio to be cobblers? I have no idea. Don't know anything about that. Interesting angle. I'm most passionate about computers. Ah, bollocks. What a terrible shame. This is why I'm going to struggle having kids, isn't it? I'll have my 3-month-old in a nice bespoke 2-piece. And then when he goes, Dad, I want to be a dancer. I'll be like, what the fuck? No. Come watch some videos. What? No, this is boring. Yeah, I've got mates. I got mates who are hardware engineers and software engineers. Can you get your Air Max reinflated on a cobbler's? No, but they'll chop them in half and chuck them out the window for you, save you looking like a pranny. No, without a doubt, there's big money. But what there isn't is locality. What there isn't is all the nice things that go with shoemaking that will happen in local communities. If you're repairing shoes for your entire community, this supports the kind of future we want for Western Europe. You know, it's kind of part of that, and that's why I'm up for it. You know, I think computer technology is going to slow down over the next 50 years. Everyone's talking about AI. No one wants it. It's not necessary. It doesn't do what they say it does. And as the French philosopher Jean Baudrillard said, artificial intelligence lacks artifice and therefore intelligence. Yeah. S. Grimm's first real job was network security. Between 1 and 100, 1 being nil, no good at all, and 100 being you loved it, what did you make of that job? That's what I was thinking. There you go. Nice one. Arnold Lane dropped to 2. Thank you. Just because. If that's your thing, Barkley, go for it. Look at that. Pete said, when I left school in 81, half of my mates went into the shoe trade. Are you from the Midlands? Are you up Northampton manor, or are you abroad? Yeah, they think it's all about the information. You know, I remember seeing a documentary in the 2000s and about 2002, and they had all these sixth formers, and they were all saying they wanted to go into tech, and they wanted to go into computing, and the geezer went to them. You know, England is 80% exports is like steel, and they were like, "What's steel?" Federal Bureau of Investigation. Are you sure that's you? Can you confirm that's you before I answer? What's the COVID situation like over there? Any lockdowns, mass vax programs, police attacking business owners? No. All I've noticed is a few more people wearing masks, because people wear masks out here anyway. I don't know why. It's a fashion thing in Asia. We've had no deaths apparently as yet. I think about 6 people have got it at the moment, something like that. They did close the borders rather than the pubs, but I think they are putting restrictions on bars and restaurants. There's talk of it, but honestly, if I didn't know anything, if I didn't have the internet, and I've been living here for the last 3 years, I wouldn't have known there'd been a scandemic at all. Wouldn't have known about it at all. Oh, the boy Campbell drops the lady. Grift bike. All right, back to shoe jamming. Nice one, Stephen. The rally grifter. Wolfie, cheeky bugger. Vroom. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, without a doubt, Casrelda. There's going to be, well, not only that, I'll tell you where the money will be. When all the airlines, when all the corporations who are behind all this nonsense anyway, you know, the corporations are behind globalism. That's what it's about. It's about cheap labour. Let's move everyone from Africa and the Middle East to Europe, and then we can get them working hard for next to nothing. It will lower the wages in Europe, and there's millions of people. We can cram it all into little concrete suburban rabbit hutches and get them grafting. And when all the big corporations, British Airways, Qantas and all that lot, you can't fly. No, you're not getting on our plane unless you've had this and done that. Yeah, you wait till one of the smaller companies says you can come on our aeroplanes. We don't give a shit. Yeah, watch their stocks go through the roof and their aeroplanes be absolutely ramo. Funny thing about the corporations, the free market can actually work against them too. Doesn't often happen. No, less than that. 2 minutes. Incredible, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, listen, don't think I didn't think about it. I was, they got that shoemaker's ear. I had my, look, I'll show you. For people who didn't see them. For people who didn't see them. I had these made out here. These are made in Cambodia. I put a little mirror shine on the front, leather soles, little fiddle waist there. I don't know if you can see it in this light. There you go. You can see the little bevel there. I asked them to put that on the front so I wasn't slipping around so much. Nice. Handmade, fully bespoke. 40 quid. 40 quid. Costs you about 800 in England. At least. That goes up to $3,000. And I thought, there's still a bit of me. There's still a bit of me of thinking, going down there and talking to them and saying, look, let's do something. Let's get online. People send you the outline of their feet and a few measurements they do themselves, and they order online. We can turn your local little shoemakers into a global enterprise. And knowing the Cambodians, they'll go, why? And I'll go, because you can end up with a huge business and loads of staff. And they'll go, yeah, I don't want that. I'm all right. Kids are getting fed. Kids are going to school. They got clothes. I like it as it is. And I'll go, yep. And that's what I like about you people. Yeah, you'll be competing with people who are on that and shoes. There's loads of good quality second-hand shoes being sold on eBay. Not bad, are they, mate? 40 English. They do not do Dr. Martens. I'll tell you what, man. I know people like their Dr. Martens, but they're a terribly made shoe. They're absolutely awful what they've done. Incredible marketing, but god awful shoes. Alan? What? Alan's off ski? Didn't even see him. All right, mate. Take care, Alan. I'll be grafting so shortly anyway. I will only be pumping out an hour here. They are Oxfords as well, ugly truth. That's what they are. They're Oxfords. Yeah, it's quite the thing, isn't it? Not that one. It's quite the thing. I've had it with a few of them. I talked to a bloke who's got a cafe, and I said to him, listen, because I was thinking about setting up a little cafe out here, like a place for all the foreigners to go, all the expats, all the tourists. Because unless you want to drink booze, there's nowhere to go at night. You know, you can go for walks and things, but unless you want to drink booze and go to a girly bar or something, you're kind of stuck. I thought, nice little cafe, play a nice little bit of sort of quiet bit of jazz, you know, the old Fender Rhodes going, serving teas and coffees, get a nice coffee maker, rent a machine, cakes, you know, a nice sort of chill out lounge. Opens at about 7 in the evening, goes on to about 3 a.m. You don't need any licensing or all the health and safety bullshit out here. You just set up the shop and start selling the goods. And I talked to him about it and all that. And he went, I'm all right with what I got though. He went, that sounds like more work to me. And I said, oh, it'll be loads more work, but it'll be loads more money too. And he was like, what for? And he wasn't saying it like he was some cocky, what do I want money for? He just went, what for? And I was like, yeah. Good call. Joan would love to visit Danger's Cafe. Well, I'm probably going to name it after the missus. But there you go. Our pal needs a fit young Cambodian girlfriend. Well, I'm not gonna what are you gonna do, eh? Oh, imagine. I mean, it is a bar though, but it would be like Rick's, but it would be a tea and coffee and hot chocolates and nice lemon drizzle cakes, maybe a lemon meringue pie, all freshly made. Dub Power's gonna come and cook for us. Get some sexy young waitresses in there. My missus wouldn't let me in there. Call it Scrubs. There you go. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Phnom Penh scrubs. You go to Chris's cafe and all the tables and chairs are on the ceiling. Call it Friends. It's nearly Friends though, isn't it? Play it again, Chris. Are you sure you want to hear Spiritualized again? It's been on 24/7 this week. It's a job you can do. Look, if you're 40 and you're looking for a new career, mate, make it happen. Make it happen. I was on my ass. I was a homeless junkie. I was playing guitar in the street in winter with a dog on a bit of string, trying to get enough money to buy some tobacco so I could have a cigarette and then go and graft enough money to buy a bag of smack. And then I just thought, right, it's time to change. Set up a company. Still work there now. Yeah, interesting. Although most of the people I speak to who are private investigators, they said it's kind of dull. It's kind of dull. Linda Hunter has dropped me a $25 Christmas gift. Did I hear in the wee hours this morning we are doing old photos of folks, them pets? No. Firstly, thank you for that excellent donation. That's lovely. And happy Christmas to you, Linda. A bit early for me saying happy Christmas, but I get your point. But someone suggested we should do our pets, and then people have to guess who the owners are. And then someone else said we should do black and white photos of grandparents. And I've agreed to both, but one at a time. Otherwise, it will get all hectic and it's hard to work, organising it. So we're going to do the pets first. But because I'm having dramas with me emails at the moment, no one send me emails, please, please. I never say that. I usually say, write to me if you need me. But just for a few days while I get this sorted, don't, because they'll probably get deleted. Because if it stays as it normally is, I'll end up with 500-600. And that's not, I can't do that on top of my work emails, which is about 80 a day as well. But yeah, we'll do it. We're going to do the pets first. So it's who you see the pet and everyone has to try and guess who it is. And then a few weeks after that, we're going to do black and white pictures, which they all will be. I don't know why I keep stressing black and white of our old folks. So yeah, lovely. Nice one, Linda. Good call. But I'll definitely remind you of that when it's happening. Dub Power suggesting anyone who wants to be a private investigator, they need to get a newspaper, cut a couple of eye holes in it, and you're in. But like I said, the people who I know, the 2 or 3 PIs I've met in my time, they said obviously everyone thinks it's really exciting and, like being James Bond or something, when in truth, it's 90% sitting around waiting. Listen to this. This PI that I met down at Jerry's, he got a gig following this bloke's wife because the customer thought his wife was having an affair. He ended up banging her. the private investigator ended up entertaining the target. I mean, talk about Mobius spiraling honey trap. It is our pal, but you can still change that. Don't. There's no point regretting it, my friend. There's no point. It's done and over. Have you tried resetting the phone? Yeah, I've spent 2.5 days on it. I think there's a bug in the new software, so I'm waiting for the update. I will find a workaround for sure. Look, and I can get them on my desktop, but the thing is, I like to sit out in cafes. I don't like luckily I can run my business from a cafe if I've got my phone on me. Now, taking my computer to a cafe is a different kettle of fish. I've got to unplug about 30 leads, cameras, microphones, coolers, speakers, lights, and then when I plug them all back in, I've got to reset it all. And when you're streaming twice a day, so but I will work something out. Pete says Twitch is jank this morning. Apologies. Let me see if I can change the not knowing how to do this. Might make it a bit difficult. Let me see if I can. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. Well, it wasn't an accident. I wonder if I can change the. I don't know how to do all that. Oh, cool, I've really screwed it. Hang on, maybe I can. No, I thought I might be able to change the I don't know even know what it's called, but I can't do it. Sorry about that over here on Twitch. A little bit, you know, I use them for work and that, but not. I'm a bit rubbish at it when it comes to it. It's a blag, really. Hello, Ragnar. See you later, Joan. Just arrived in time to see a man mumbling at broken technology. I mean, you know, if that's what you want, here's the place for it. Apologies. Or should I say, Mr. Ed, apologiato. I'm sorry if you haven't been keeping up with the language lessons we've been doing around here. But, you know, it'll give you somewhere to start. You can just go to Google Translate, apologiato. And oh my god, this is quite a funny joke. What's going on here? So you obviously took our friend's video recommendation. Was it Batch who's been giving out the recommendations? That video's nuts, isn't it? Like, not mine, but theirs. Lululemons. While she's doing the, you know, it's just the test of time, the test of time. Thanks, mate. For people who don't know what we're talking about there, I think it was Batch. I hope I've got it right. Who's been recommending them? I'm going to be in all sorts of trouble. Or was it our pal? I think it was Batch. And there you go. Look, you're up on it. There you go. There you go. Don't you dare tell me how to speak Italiano. That's absolute liberty, Arno. the time is it you or Batch? I get it confused because of the avatars. Campbell's dropped another £5. Off to do boring stuff. I'm stoked about the newly free man, likewise, and the newly born young scrub, likewise. Very good day for us. Yeah, I think it you know, what a lovely. This is what life's about. Not stressing about silly little things, but about the big things that count. Good call, Stephen. Thank you for the donation and good call. Yeah, it's Little Bullet. Thank you, Stephen. Don't get dramaed up about it, man. Like I said earlier, and you weren't complaining, but I'd rather be complaining about work than complaining about no work. Yes, Dino, it's Little Bullet. Of course it's Little Bullet, isn't it? Of course. Why have I confused them? Is it the... Why have I confused them? Yeah, it's Little Bullet. Of course it is. Yeah, our pal. Our pal is a grandfather. I hope I've got that right. There you go. Good call, Pete. Good call. Yeah, Lil Bullet has been recommending old videos, and Pete has obviously checked out the one how to not chat up girls at the gym or something. Have you ever dated an Eastern European? Polish, to be exact. Yeah, I was with a Lithuanian princess. Yeah, true story. And wonderful. Just incredible. Just beautiful. Any other Eastern Europeans? Not. I've engaged them temporarily on many accounts. See you later, not a piano key. Yeah, happy Monday to you too. Pete's dating a Central European, a Hungarian. The question is, Pete, is she hungry for your love? Good Lord. What, you're there as in you're in Lithuania, or you're there as in you're dating a Lithuanian? Yeah, likewise. Absolutely beautiful. Mine was getting married, and we met on the internet, and we had this mad affair. And then she got me to lecture at her university, got me to go up there and talk to them about marketing as an excuse to get me to meet her. And we literally did it in the piano cupboard. Oh, not the piano. I just read bye, not a piano key. Off to work, you. What? What, all of us? Are you telling us? Or are you off to work? Hello, Broken Silence. How are you, mate? Yeah, I got a mate whose great-grandfather was Hungarian. He's American, and he's trying to get into Hungary because if you can show lineage, you can move there. And for obvious reasons, he wants to move to somewhere a little bit white. And part of the deal is you have to learn a lot of Hungarian, and then you have to go to this interview. And they're like, you know, very simple conversation, but good Lord, he's struggling. He probably should put the Xanax down, though. He might be able to remember for longer than 2 seconds, but, you know, there you go. Yeah, same as that, Pete. My one was engaged to be married. She married him in the end. I went to rehab, and when I come out, she was married. The truth will set you free. Chris, I still haven't found your When Junkies Jump video. Here, I'll get it for you. It's a cracker. Have you seen it before? Are you going back for nostalgia reasons, or have you not seen it? I only asked you because if you haven't seen it, it's a wonderful story. And I'm sure it's still up. Oh, man, unless YouTube have taken it down and not told me, or I haven't seen the email. Oh, yeah, why am I struggling to find it now? I certainly didn't take that one down because it's hardly offensive. You know, you can keep up stories about junkies. It's just the truth that hurts. Wow. Wow, that's funny. That's incredible. I will find it. Sorry, people, about the dead time. I know what it's like, but when... oh, no. Why did they show me my own video on Proper Clobber? It's hardly When Junkies Jump. Right, this is peculiar. I might have to go. I'll have a look at my own channel. And if I can see it, you should be able to see it. I mean, maybe they're just not, you know, you search my videos, they don't like me, do they? So you might not get to see it. But if I've deleted it by accident, I found it. Ah, sorry. The truth will set you free. You're going to be pissed at me. Excuse my English. The thumbnail is called When Junkies Jump. The video is called Desperation Gives You Wings. Don't hold that against me. 511 upvotes, 2 downvotes. Yeah, it's in the chat. And interestingly, the last bit of the URL is floss. There you go. Go and check that out. Peak Hill just got here. What's the subject matter? Oh, exciting. We talk about all sorts of things, but you're more than welcome to join in. Chill out, be respectful, be nice. Happy days. We have a communal concern about the current direction Western Europe, especially England, is going. But Andrew will tell you it's mainly shoes. Come on, Andrew, just make the leap and get yourself a proper pair, and then you'll come back to me and you'll say, I get it now. I understand it now. But people, if you haven't seen, yeah, that's right. Where you could call us socialists, nationalists, socialists. Right. Here's the hello, Edward. Oh God, I think that's the first time I haven't called you Priata. I like the name Priata though. I think it's lovely. People, if you haven't seen this story of mine, When Junkies Jump, aka Desperation Gives You Wings, it's worth a look. It's had 4,000 views, and it's had 511 upvotes and 2 downvotes. There you go. That's the angle, isn't it? That's it. I will never be stopped on clothes. I thought you'd like that. Look at that. Turned up in the right place. We have a nationalist. We're nationalists, and that's a fact. But what this channel is more about community building, honesty, redemption, improving your life, and looking good while you're doing it. John, you'll enjoy it if you haven't seen it, mate. You'll enjoy it. Hello, Nigeria. Epic Craft Gaming says, please sub to me, guys. Doesn't really work like that. I mean, you're welcome here and that, but you have to give people a reason to subscribe to you. What have you got that what have you got for us? Pete's ruining everything, saying, I think Priata rhymes with sweeter. Preta? I don't know where you get these crazy ideas, Pete. How are you, Nigeria? And shoes. Oh, absolutely. I think that's also important. Good call, Pete. Ain't got time. I haven't got time or the energy for all that hated nonsense. Look at Raymond. Getting proper nostalgic. Working in Germany, I dated a dusky, half gypsy Czech 18-year-old, Henrietta Spassky. Never forget her. They're the ones, aren't they, Raymond? They're the ones. Only went on for a couple of weeks, but there's a place in your heart for them. Like that model, that catwalk model I dated out in Ghent. I met her while I was busking in the street. That's another good video. Yeah. Like when I look back over my life, ladies in the chat, I know there's not a lot of you on the firm this morning, and they only make up 13% of the scrubs anyway, which is 4% more than most channels. So, ladies in the chat, is it like that with you? Because I'm going to put this out to the men. Men, when you look back over your life, and this is for the older men, 40 plus, because when I look back over my life, the sweetest moments, the moments that define my life, aren't the drug stories, aren't the dramas, aren't the successes in business, isn't the stand-up, isn't the projects. It's the romance. Without a doubt, when I look back over my life, the things I've done that have made me the happiest have been the romance. It's always the romance. The girls I fell in love with when I was at school, to get my first love, this girl here, the girl out in Ghent, the bird I killed, the one that died, it's just I Oh God, that's not great. There are a few women from my life who'll flash through my mind when I'm on my deathbed. There's a lot who won't. Oh yeah, I've got a couple that can, you know, they don't even feature. See you later, Della. Have a nice day, love. Can we stop trying to tell me how to pronounce Priata? I've made my decision. Priata hasn't questioned it. We're going with it. Says who's when Liverpool won the European Cup. Ooh. No, George, but you're only about 10, aren't you? Tanky said life is a piece of arse. Good Lord. Arnold says, I don't know about romance, but I've got a train set. That's interesting. I don't know if it's a female thing, perhaps. Hello, son of Blighty. I didn't know you were lingering. I'll tell you what. Let's give a couple of minutes. 27. Jesus, you barely know what love is. Can we just leave this bloody Priata lark alone until Priata himself calls me out on it? I'm staying with it. All right. Can we? At this point, I'd like to give a 30 or 40 odd seconds for the most delightfuls stroke lurkers. If you want to just say hello, if you're not usually someone who talks in the chat, if you just want to say hello, introduce yourself, let us know you're good, say anything you want, just say hi, just put a question mark in the chat if you want. Be nice to say hello to the lurkers. Hello, DJ Cuts. Nice to see you. Son of Blight is always lingering. Andrew Jackson's off to make an account. The droid is smirking. Scorey's lurking a bit. Hello, mate. Hello, John. Hello, the Wave Shaper. Oh, I do like that. Bobinson. Silver Wheel. Oh, the wheel always turns. The eternal wheel, the Buddhists call it. Hello, Eunice. Can't say hello to yourself. Well, you can, but they'll lock you up in the end. Hello, Clint. Mr. Cahill. Most delightful stream this morning. Terrific on the firm. John B. You're all right, son? Hey, Jay Lee. Hi, I'm Joe. I'm an alcoholic. Hello, Jay Lee. Hope you're all right. Hello, Hail Victory. I'll take some of that. There's no losing. You can't lose with nature. It's just a question of time. It's just whether the fools understand that or they want to drag themselves through the muck. Nice to see you, Hail Victory. Glad you're a big fan. Hello, Proud English. Got me on in the background. You're just wittering away in the back. Air Scream has been lurking a bit. You're all right. Hello, CR. Head wound. Lurk a lot. Look at the avatar. Head wound. Look at it. Lurkatrons, I'll go. Yeah, absolutely, Timmy. Welcome to the newbies and lurkers. I mean, some lurkers, they're still high ranking. They've been around this manor for plenty of time. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Deadbeat Chess. You all right, son? We are a dirty rabble of lovely scrubs. Filthy. Hang on a minute. Triffic has been lurking and subscribe. You know what, Triffic? While you're on that, I might as well. I think it's important. Special thanks to my subscribe stars and my patrons. These are people who donate every month. Some of them have been doing it for 4 or 5 years. No glory. They don't get their name on the screen or anything. And every month they commit to donations. So I want to thank those people now. Hello, Aunt Sally. James Moore's looking forward to getting down to Stonehenge. Hello, Lee. I reckon at least one of these lurkers has just been changing the oil in a 1983 Capri and had to comment. They're probably busy putting bags of sand in the boot so that it doesn't overshoot on corners too. Knox in Curie says the House of Scrubs is like an English Cour de Miracle. I'll take that all day long. For me, it's a place when the flaneurs stop flaneuring. It's when all the flaneurs get together and decide to stop walking for a while. There you go. You know it, Arnold. 1.6 laser. Let it go. Let it go. Epic X Presents says, can you stay live all day? It makes me feel like I'm working in an office with my mates. Not been in our office since March. Just doing my nutting. No. I might do a charity stream soon. I'm thinking of raising some money for a good cause. And a bit like when we done the election, I might do like a... Do you remember the election? Do you remember when we all thought we had it before they all started cheating? I might do like a 10-hour stream. As long as people keep donating. Not to me. It'll be like I'll work out something to donate it to. Lewis Jones, who's on the firm as well, says, I lurk most of the times, but I've been commenting more often. You're all right, Lewis. You can do what you want, whatever makes it work for you. Wonderful. Lovely to have you here. And all lurkers, all the most delightfuls. Yeah, like some kind of streamathon. Hey, Pete's offering you his office. He'll stay at home. YouTube community admin got fired while the office was closed. You're fired. What for? Bad behaviour. When? Okay, Equitable Earl. Okay, no problem. No, I don't think I'll raise anywhere near as much as PewDiePie, but you know, it might be a decent few quid. But I might not give it to a charity as such. Hang on, hold on. Hello, Paul Russell, working and lurking. I might not give it to a charity as such. I know. That's why you got fired. Yeah, you dared to be an individual. You dared to be human. Yeah, I've seen it all. I'm glued to it. I'm absolutely glued to this. Sally's lurking in the morning. You're all right. I've been fired maybe 50 times. I'm not joking. I'm not very good at office roles. Maybe something else. Right. Hang on, Andrew. Shush. Just let me finish. I know when I say I might not give it to a charity as such, it sounds a bit dodgy. Hello, James Angel. Yeah, we had some cracking news this morning. Aunt Sally wants me to think about a suicide a charity. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Andrew, just let me finish. You're very close to being putting time out here, my friend. Very close. You're trying my patience. Look at that. Dub Power has lurked for nearly 4 years since I had 1.9 thousand subs. I'll be back down to 1.9 thousand subs as well, as YouTube keeps treating me like they are. Right. Hello, DBB. That's not DBB. That's Grego. He's also very cool. Hello, DBB. Right. Listen. When I say not a charity as such, I'm going to look after it. I'm going to buy gold and I'm going to look after it. What I'm going to do, I'm thinking of maybe making a scholarship for someone to go and do a course or an apprenticeship or something. Knockabout is a bit strong, but I certainly knew him. I had a few drinks with him and he banged my ex-girlfriend. Smoked a few rocks with him in the Colony Club. I used to live around the corner from him when he lived on Mead Street. Right, people, we've hit that magic 1 hour and 21 minutes. And unfortunately, God, that's nice. Unfortunately, I have to do some work, but I'm quite looking forward to working this week, actually. I think that's the way to do it, isn't it? You know, you need to work. You need to work to earn money. And if you need to and you're going to, what's the point of complaining about it? Because you're going to do it anyway. Dub Power ain't going. Look, he's staying right there, staying right where he wants to be. Thank you, Priata. A fine arts postgrad course by any chance? No, that wouldn't. That I don't think. Are you going to be doing that, Priata? Yeah, exactly that. Our pal. Thank you, Priata, for that donation. Yeah, something, but not college, because I can't make 20 videos about how the universities are idiot factories that turn people into Marxists and then encourage one to go to uni. I'm thinking of I don't know, some kind of tailoring. Yeah. Did you like it? Yeah. All right. That weren't pleasant, was it? Right. Right. Hang on, what am I doing? I'm having a bit more tea. But some kind of learning, some kind of education, our pal. You know, something to improve someone of our people. Yeah. And cheers, James. It's all it takes. It just didn't take you much to say that, and it just made me feel lovely. Yeah, nice one, John. I think so. Set up a scholarship, and then ask for people to send in applications, then interview them, and find someone who I think deserves it, and then they've got to actually find an apprenticeship to get onto, and then I'll give them 30% of the takings. Come on, I'm throwing bollocks at you. They'll get the lot. But we have to do it for entropy, because I'm not, YouTube takes too much. Good morning, Beware of the Flowers. You've turned up rather late, but it's lovely to see you. A pair of derringers. S. Grim says Mandom stretching. Oh, that come out wrong. Yeah. That's coming across a little bit Old Compton Street. I'm joking about taking 30%. They'll get the lot, and I will be obviously showing receipts and things. But I think it'll be a good one. I reckon if I'd done a 10-hour stream, which, believe me, is grafting, that'll take it out of you. I'll have to have a kip halfway through. I'll have to get the missus to come and take over for half hour. Maybe she could do a dance. Ralph Child said 30% is better than most charities. Nah, they'll be getting a lot. Today's. Good morning and goodbye. Back to work I go. See you later. Today's. You know what, Priya? I reckon if I'd done 10 hours, I know what a derringer is, Mr. Kinson. I know what a derringer is. Oh, you've been hanging about, have you? Not a problem. Steady, Mr. Powell. Steady. Right. I got to get out of here. I got to work. And listen, I think there's a lesson there. And there's also a lesson, people. No jokes here. There's also a lesson. Let me just show you. I sometimes put a little quote. Yeah, she could do a little dance with. There you go, a dance with. I usually put a little quote in my video streams, and today it was one of my own, which is a bit up my own arse, but I think it's. I usually put a little. Jesus, just met my doppelganger. I put one of my own, and listen. This is what it is. Ready? And I want you to maybe listen to this. One of the most creative, important, and necessary things anyone can do is nothing. And remember that. Remember that. Sometimes do nothing. It doesn't mean look at your phone, doesn't mean watch telly, doesn't mean read a book, doesn't mean work something out, doesn't mean write a list. It means do nothing. Just for 20 minutes. Just sit with yourself for 20 minutes. And it will change your day. I promise you. It's like a meditation. And I know some people who can't do it. This is how broken we are. Some people can't do anything. Some people can't do nothing. They sit there and they last about 2 minutes and they're on something. So try and give yourself 20 minutes where you just do nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can think because you will. And that's really what meditating is, by the way. Just doing nothing, just breathing. Focus on your breathing as well. You know, be aware that it's going in, be aware that it's going out. And it will change your day. Pete says, another Dangerfield quote, I'll do anything for a flick knife and a pack of mucky playing cards. Yeah, that didn't turn out too well, did it? There you go. Yeah, some people can't do it. It's crazy. Some people can't do it. All right, people, let's get out of here in the way we like. I think I left this stream a bit late this morning. I know I was an hour and a half late, but we usually get about 250, and we peaked at 180. Do you reckon it was because it was late? Our pal said just start, and Roy rather cleverly said stop. Stop. YouTube community admin says I've got a bit too good at it. There you go, pagan. Exactly what people struggle with. Oh, lovely. Come on, says Sarah. Arnold Lane says, remember that forgetting is... Oh, I forgot. Oh, you cheeky monkey with your elliptical thinking. Thank you, mate, for that donation. Yeah, don't overdo it. 20 minutes a day. Excuse me. Hello, Ledden. You're just in time for the music. Well, look, it's been an absolute pleasure. Pepsi Watson is out of Nick, which is wonderful. Our pal, good morning, Ozmeister. Our pal has become a grandfather, and we're all about to start the week and make it count. Because don't forget, you only get one life, and it's happening right now. Your life, the only one you get. This isn't a joke. This isn't a rehearsal. This is it. It's happening right now. Make it count. Because if you don't, it'll be over. And that is one hell of a hard task. Ta-da!
All the world loves a lover. All the girls in every land are meant to know. The joy of loving is to live in the world of man. There's someone who's waiting for you. Soon the world will be yours for a time. Music starts to play, night will turn to day. Darkness disappears when the one you love is near. You're in man. All the world loves a lover. All the girls in every land are meant to know. Joy of loving is to live in the world of man. There's a place that is waiting for you. A world where the best in life is free, where time is always spring, happiness is king. The dreams you dream come true when the one you love loves you. You're in man.
Enjoy the rest of your day, people. It's only just started. So much can happen. And guess what? It's only 4 more days and it's the bloody weekend. In many ways, it's weekend eve, 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 eve. What a wonderful thing to consider. I'll see you later. Delightful.
All the world loves a lover. All the girls in every land, a man to know. Joy of loving is to live in the world of mankind.
La-di-da, in the world of fandom.